Right. Test, test. Cool. Ooh. Nova, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How are you doing? Get myself set up here. Trying to think of what exactly to do today. No. Setups. What setups do I have? Yes, these guys real fast. I'll try VRS. I think we got VRS. Busy couple months trying to get back into it. I feel you, brother. I feel you. It's been a fun week or so off for me, quite honestly. Just nice to have some downtime. I actually think we're leaning mostly towards the Merc, to tell you the truth. I feel like that's where we're at right now. Not my sessions. I don't like this view. What's up with this? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Merc, is my guess, but still would like to give some of these a shot. See if I can get into a session that's reasonable. I feel like it would be more intelligent to do the same conditions for like 3 different practice sessions. But probably, I don't know. I need to test different conditions. I really like to try rain. I'd like to try super hot, all the things. So maybe we'll start with the Ferrari. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Let's start with the Ferrari. See if that helps. But yeah, I feel like it would just be intelligent to do a couple different conditions here. It's funny too. I think we're kind of like we're picking it soonish, but we got like so much time. Like there's literally no rush at all. But what are you gonna do? So yeah. I just feel I just get this feeling that it's going to rain in this race. And yeah. I just get the feeling it's gonna rain. And if it does, I really want something obviously that's good in the rain, but yeah. We shall see. And I've seen a couple of the week 13 options like the GTEs. I'm actually kind of curious. What's up, Wade? How you doing, buddy? Kind of curious. I kind of want to try the GTE car. They're at Spa every 15 minutes or 30 minutes, I guess it is. I kind of want to try. Give that a go, see how it feels. Kind of curious how the tire model and stuff affects those cars. I've driven them in the past. I can't say that I've enjoyed them much, but curious how that feels today. All right. What kind of setup do we got? Is the command not working? I swear, man. I swear, every time I sit down, I feel like there's something new I need to figure out. All right, Sebring. Oh yeah, these are old sets, but whatever. We'll figure that out. BRS 296 Sebring Race 1. 9 degrees of Wang. A lot of people in here. What kind of car are they? Oh my god, I'm like, how the hell are they running 148s in here? Figured it out. Figured it out. All right. I'm gonna set this thing up. Actually, let me double check my settings. Last time we did this, earlier in the week, it keeps turning this on all the time. I don't know why. Force feedback. Alright, so this will let me change the feedback specific to the car. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Actually kind of curious on performance too. Now that I'm in a session with a bunch of people versus just chilling by myself like I was the other day. All right. Now we get to have fun. Dude, I was so happy. So happy to see him doing well. That start was so incredible from the sprint this morning. This morning? Because technically it was last night. Even though I watched it this morning. It's nice to see that he seems to be getting on with this car versus like the ground effect cars. That's for sure. I swear, I don't do this for a couple days and I feel like I haven't done it in forever. Alright, track's 43 degrees. Good to know. Whew. So much for speed. You guys fired up for week 1? Pretty excited for Silverstone. Good track to start a season at, I think. GT3s are at St. Pete. Not sure about that one. not sure about that one. That seems like it's going to be quite aggressive. So I won't be doing elbows out next season. I'm going to be taking a season off from leagues in general. I think Colin and Callan are teaming up and we'll run under the Shake and Bake banner for elbows out. And I'm pretty sure they're driving the Ferrari. But I will not be doing it. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be back. I'm thinking this season I'm going to just focus on raiding with my World of Warcraft team. And then, because they always raid on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And then I'll come back for the next season. I'm sure by then raid will be done. And then I'll do the next season for Elbows Out. What is that, season 3? Time. What even is time? Oh, you're probably there already, right? 9-3. Okay, that makes more sense. 7-4. Trying to get my force feedback and everything set up still. I need to pick a car to kind of focus on for this season, so that I can just get all my stuff set up. I don't think too much about it week to week. I like this car too. I think the guys are not as interested in this car not as interested as I am, at least. Which is cool. I mean, it's all good. I'm cool really with whatever. I just like to try them all out. What? Or the Mustang sticking out with the McLaren. I feel like it's hard to go wrong, man. I mean, I feel like the McLaren is such a cheat code. Honestly. Nice, man. Nice. That's always fun. I knew hardware day is the best. I feel like I just had my new hardware day. The last one, maybe ever. No, I'm sure not ever, but for a very long time. Yeah, I mean, and that matters so much, right? I mean, just feeling confident in something gives you the confidence, comfort to push.
David, please uninstall iRacing.
Why are people such cocks? I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a challenge, is it?
Car right. Clear on the right.
Man, it looks very vibrant to me today for some reason. Like we're in a hosted session. There's people with probably high ratings of 2 and 7K in here. So dumb. Keyboard, exactly. Fucking never met a tougher man than one behind the keyboard. Ooh. Yeah, this track is quite toasty. Still 43. Slight usage though. I mean, it actually feels like it's got pretty good grip. It's just hot as hell. This car does feel so good. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just driving way under the limits. Hey, buddy. One of the two. Yeah, I know that guy. Cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, he's really into the TCRs too, so you can feel pretty confident that league's not just going to disappear one day, you know? That's positive. It's always the worry with those. Yeah, makes sense, Aaron. So funny how that works, because it's such an opposite for me, right? It's like, I'll drive the front engine and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? It's just because you're so used to one thing, you know? Like, I just get so used to these cars, it's so much easier for me to drive. Oh, is it really? Jesus.
0.849.
Yeah, good challenge then, right? I do struggle with turn 1 in this car for whatever reason. Feels like it just wants to kill me. Gotta remember, it's pretty hot out there. Gotta hit that curb. Yeah. I really think a lot of it just has to do with preference and or just general time and comfort. Setups certainly matter too. As for how twitchy something can feel or be. feel like I've definitely gotten more comfortable with the front engine stuff. Let me think, like last season I drove the Mustang, not the Mustang, the Merc in Elbows Out. Love to just get one clean lap in.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I definitely got more comfortable with it. In the season prior, I drove the Mustang a lot because it was so OP. So I've definitely gotten more comfortable with those cars, but I'm still not really that comfortable in those cars. I feel like my frame rate's pretty good here. A lot more cars, a lot more stuff going on. In a lobby that presumably is on the other side of the ocean. Yeah, I've definitely gotten way more comfortable with the Merc. It's definitely an experience confidence thing. When we first chose it at the start of last season, I was like, I was not very comfortable or confident going into it. But you know, with the season, and not like I drove it all the time. I literally just drove Elbows Out. I mean, honestly, like Monday would come, and I'd drive something, you know, and then Wednesday would come, and I would just jump in the Merc. So I wasn't practicing or anything. I was just I was always using the practice session associated with the race session to get comfortable with the car and the track combination. So can't say I practiced that really at all, but just with the whatever that was, hours and hours of time, you know, spent over the course of the league season, got way more comfortable with that car. Yeah, it was pretty quick. I mean, that Aston was definitely the car to beat last season, but it was good. I mean, I had no issues with it for sure. Not to my knowledge. I mean, I would start with updating your drivers. I know there was an NVIDIA update like within the last week or so. And then if that doesn't do it, I would rerun the graphics config. It's always kind of a good idea to do that when a new season comes out. And then you can go and reapply. Don't reapply the INI file, but go back in the UI and reapply your old settings, and that generally will get you straight. But I did not experience any crazy stuttering. If you're in VR, I know there was some issue with VR specifically, but
0.058. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
alright, so we get a clean lap, representative-ish. So I've got 4 monitors, obviously 3 are running iRacing. All the details are in the description, but high level, they're 39-inch LGs, 3440 by 1440p, and then I'm running a 4090. I gotta be honest, I mean, I love these monitors. I wish they were not ultra wides. I'll be honest. Yeah, Aaron, it's not your computer, that's safe to say. I mean, I'm the same boat. I've got the same CPU, just the older 4090. And just iRacing just kind of runs like ass, unfortunately, to be honest with you. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Definitely make a lot of effort to make the stream and stuff look good. Actually, just switched my encoder. I don't know if this... I need to, like, watch it back myself and see if I can see a difference, but... just last week, I changed the encoders on OBS so that it's using AV1 encoding for YouTube. Which is great for live streaming, but I can't record videos or shorts. So... I need to look and see, is it making like a material difference or not? Not just from a presentation point of view, but like even a computer resource point of view. I mean, honestly, I pretty much just live stream anyway, so get less interested with shorts by the day. So if I can just move to AV1, I think that would be a good thing in general. All right, good lap. Nope.
0.058.
Can't break into the 59. I mean, track's hot, but still. But I don't use like reshade or any of that stuff. I do run HDR on my monitors, but not in iRacing. That's not going to come through on the stream, so. Massive stutter. I'm cutting across, definitely. Mess with my eyes. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I would start, if it was me and I was experiencing that, I would start with those two things. First thing I would do is upgrade or update the NVIDIA driver. Even if it's not, there's not an update available, I'd like do the DDU thing, get the old one out of there, and reinstall the current one. Other fucking idiot. You not see like 13 cars just stopped? Sure, let me flash and send. Anyway, want triple 32s. Wasn't sure if you'd be better at 4K. Oh yeah, I mean 4K I'm sure isn't. I've not used 4K, not on computer monitors ever actually. But I just think triple, I don't know, man, like, would they look really sweet? For sure. How do I get a 4X from that? Sweet dodge, by the way, just saying. I'm sure they'd look awesome, but all those extra pixels, man, I don't know if it's worth it. I'd be shocked. I personally would much prefer 1440. It looks incredible. I don't notice any pixels, and your computer is going to thank you. iRacing, if iRacing's engine was incredibly, you know, tuned or whatever, like, maybe, but it's just not. I mean, it's just a fact. And you have to imagine the graphics engine is going to take years still to come. And even when it does come, I don't get the feeling that, like, our performance is going to improve. I think it's just going to... That's generally not how that works. An engine comes out, graphically everything gets better, but, you know, it's more taxing too. But anyway, let me race this guy in our practice session real quick. Woo! Yeah, I completely agree. I just can't see how there's value.
Clear.
Personally, I'm sure they look incredible, and maybe long term it's a good investment, but I don't know, man. Seems like we're gonna need a new engine that's really optimized, and you're gonna need like a 6090 to make those things work, you know? It feels like you're years away from like truly optimizing that setup to be performant. Like, I would much rather have 1440p at roughly 144 frames than 4K at 60, you know? Especially in sim racing. The real negative in my eyes with the monitor situation right now, at 32-inch 1440p, you cannot get an OLED, which sucks. Well, you have to get like a 39 or something like this, or you have to get 4K. That's the real negative. Because OLED is super nice, But I honestly, if I was buying a monitor today, like, I don't think I would get mine again. I really don't. As much as I like them, I wish it was a more traditional configuration. It would just make things so much easier. I mean, wouldn't it be millions fewer pixels, which would have a significant impact on my performance. Things like LMU really run like ass on triple ultra wides. Like, really runs like ass. So that would be a much more interesting experience. A lot of the games, like especially LMU, where you can't adjust the widgets or whatever, the overlays on the screen, I can't like stream it with those widgets unless I'm doing a single screen, because they're like off on the sides of my monitor, so it doesn't even pick up, you know, just little things like that. If I was doing it again, I probably would just get traditional, you know, 2560 by 1440p. Just accept that it's not going to be OLED and call it a day. A 34-inch? Okay. Is it still ultra wide though? Yeah, I'm saying 32s. They don't make any 32-inch 2560 by 1440p's.
What the fuck is everybody doing? I'm fucking out of here. Oh.
I don't know why these guys don't like this car. I guess I'm not really looking at the data, but it feels great. Oh, you love that. Has a big moment, goes right back to the racing. Shit. Oh, man. Save me. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Really? Huh. I wonder if those are like new for 26. I'd be curious to see those. I quit. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah, I mean, nobody's running faster laps than I am in here in a GT3. They don't have the classes set up correctly. So, I love having the telemetry like that. I really do. It's so nice on a replay to just go back and look at that. It's so good. Lost 0.5 SR. That's a lot of SR. You'll get it, man. Just stick with it. Trust the process. I love it. It comes in immediately. I quit. I'm out. I know you're not actually serious, but it's still funny. Alright. I should have been looking at my telemetry. Hold on. I just kind of wanted to see it. People that make lap guides and stuff are going to love this. Oh, I guess actually maybe they won't, because they can't get rid of everything else. Oh, that does suck. Actually, hold on. Maybe you can make a profile that gets rid of everything but the telemetry? Is that possible? I don't think you can get rid of all this stuff, actually. I don't know. Ooh. Is that a dirty lap? I don't like this. This is what gets me. This is what I don't like. My telemetry. Tell me what y'all think about this. So presumably you can see this, but I get like a nice, 75-ish and start to trail it off just like I'm supposed to. And then like something happens in my brain and I'm not really sure what it is. And I just have this feeling of like, oh, you're not doing it right. And you hit the brake a little bit harder and then a trail off hard instead of just a nice slide. Confident. And being confident that I hit it hard enough and I can just trail it off. And if you think about this, kind of like, oh, and then you hit it hard and then you drop straight down. I probably naturally, if I had kept a nice linear path, I probably would have been just fine. But it's like mentally, there's something there, you spike, start trailing, maybe slightly too aggressively off, but that's still pretty good. And then like, oh shit, brake more. And then literally just lift your foot off the brake. It's like, that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it at all. I'm in low split hell. Times say I'm top 610. Man, part of me would love to have a Smurf that has like a 500 IR or something, just to go into those races and see what it's like again. It's been a really long time. And truth be told, I was never in super low splits in sports cars ever. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do this. This is a very consistent. I mean, I'm picking on myself right here, but I feel like I do it a lot. I mean, it's subtle here, but like kind of like, and then go starting to come off and like, oh, again, and then off, See, I did it again. I do it a lot. So up, kind of coming off like really slowly, more of a carry the brake, and then like letting off like, oh, just kidding, need more, and then trail it. It's a much more subtle version of it, but it's a consistent thing for me. It's there again. Oh, straight off. Oh, need some more. I love that you can see it like this so easily. Again, there it is again. And a little block coming off too hard. Oh, need a little bit more. Same, right there. What the fuck? It's like literally the exact same thing every single time. Atta boy. Let's go. That's a good one. That's a good one. We did it. We did it. Can you do it 2 in a row? Oh, you kind of see it plateaued for like a second. It didn't go up though. I'll count it. I'll count it. This guy. The whole thing was scuffed from the start. Okay, better. But yeah, you can kind of see it in real time. That's not my jam. Looks great to me. Half my telemetry looks like any kitchen. Okay. I love that. All right. I want to see this LG 2560 by 1440 32-inch OLED. See if I can find it. I'm curious. That's a 32. Oh, okay. Shit. God. Holy shit. 32-inch OLED. Oh, it's 4K. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. 4K. 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 Thought I found one. Do you know what it's called? I'm curious. I'd actually like to know. I know they have 4K versions. I don't know they have I've never seen a 1440p. I'm pretty sure they did not exist 6 months ago. Maybe they've released some or shown some off at CES from this past year, but 32, 4K, 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 4K. Why does it do that? Do this. All right, let's just say any. Here we go. I mean, this was from before. Ideal. I think this is so dumb. Oh, I'm not even joking. 27 is the ideal for a 1440p. I just so disagree with that. I'm sitting in front of a 39-inch 1440p and it looks incredible. But anyway. Oh, here we go. I love this website, by the way. If you guys have never, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all 4K. If y'all have never used this site, highly recommend it. I used it a lot when I was shopping for TVs for the house 7 years ago now. It's crazy. All right, best 1440p gaming monitor. Okay, so they do have some now. Oh, 27. Why 27? 27. 27. 27. 27? Why? That's crazy. I mean, like, why? There must be some manufacturing reason as to why they don't have 32-inch OLEDs. But you got a bunch of 27-inch OLEDs. Why don't you have a 32? There's got to be a reason. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll do it. All right, I really like this car. I know the boys are interested in some other things. Oh, da, 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 da. Is the Fifi the first car for the night? Oh, this is the first one. I literally just started streaming probably 30 minutes ago or something. So yeah, I'm going to run through a couple of them real quick. I'd love to try them in different conditions. I mean, you know, 43-degree track felt really good. I mean, a 2-minute flat isn't great, but maybe on a 43-degree track, it's not bad. I actually don't know. Off to Garage 61 we go. Try to get some sense of that. See if we can find another lap. Some people are flying 57.5. Yeah. Dang. Let's add track temps. Let's say 40 to 50. What you got there? Okay. Well, there you go. At the third fastest lap. Between 40 and 50. That's crazy, actually. So between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius track temp, I had the third fastest lap. That's interesting. Somebody got me by 3/10. That's a lot. And that's a much hotter track. 47. Partly cloudy. Similar fuel. Wind is certainly a factor. High usage, though. I think the slight usage is definitely helping me out a lap time there. Okay, so yeah, that's a good lap time for 40 for a 43-degree track. Whether you're flying with the Ferrari, I mean, it feels awesome. I really don't. I'm surprised. I guess I'm just surprised. Surprised the boys aren't into that one a little bit more. But yeah, we've been chatting. There's been a lot of back and forth today and maybe some yesterday. People testing, Colin and Peter testing cars out because we're trying to get closer to a decision for Sebring. It seems like it's between mostly the Merc and the Ferrari with a slight chance of Porsche. So I thought I would just throw that one in there too. AI is telling the manufacturer do not do 1440 OLED because the customer design. OLEDs probably should not go bigger than 27. It's crazy. I'm sure that's true, but I don't know. Maybe my 2020 vision is not as good as I thought it was. I don't know. Doesn't bother me at all. 27s are tough, man. 27s are tough because they You have to get them so close to you to get 180-degree field of view. Try out the Lambo mini. Oh, okay. I see you in there, Brendan. Yeah, we're not going to do Lambo. I'm pretty certain on that one. So I don't even think I could get the Lambo around the track. I was struggling with it so much. But yeah, that's all right. Let's see what else we got here. So I was in that one. Knockout. What's that? All right, let's rip this one a little bit. Let's go Merc. See what we can do with that. I mean, we're not going to be able to compare these directly because of course the whole spectrum of track conditions are totally different here, but we'll get into that. Foot's the same, man. I wish I could tell you it was different. It's the same. I'm not having the spasms in my right foot that I was having over the last week or so. Like that really hasn't been much of a thing the last 2 or 3 days. And I've literally been stretching at least twice a day, if not 3 or 4 times a day. Like literally get down on the ground and stretching them some guns out as much as I can. So left foot's pretty much the same. I don't have any issues with it while I'm driving right now. Like no issues right now, but like through the rest of the day, it's just tight. It's really tight. And then like, let's say I'm walking up the stairs or something here in the basement and like I catch my heel on just on the edge of the stairs, and they're not like they're normal ass stairs with carpet, you know, it's not like it's like hard, you know, whatever. And it just shoots pain. It's like somebody punched me right in the bottom of my foot. It just hurts like shit. So I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to keep stretching and keep ripping. 32 running 1440. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that's one thing that people really don't consider. Like when you're racing, I don't know, man. I don't see a whole lot of anything. You're so locked in on what you're trying to accomplish that everything else kind of fades away. But at least for me. All right, Sebring, Merc, R1. Oh my God. We found the surface of the sun, boys. Holy shit, it's 50 degrees. 50-degree track temp. Who done it to us? Damn. See if we can throw a couple down. See how this feels. There we go. You guys got overlays and stuff. We good. I feel like I've been so infrequent with streaming recently. I'm dropping the ball a little bit. My apologies. We're going to get this straight. Season 1's right around the corner. Season 1? See, I'm off, bro. Season 2. We're getting there. I love the way this car sounds, though. I could listen to this for 12 hours. It's going to be a weird day, so it's not this coming weekend. Well, whatever. It's 2 weeks from today. So my son has a baseball game that day. A high school baseball tournament. It's the first game of the tournament. Thankfully, it's the first game of the tournament, so I know when it starts. So I'm going to have to do my stints early. Go watch homeboy throw a no-hitter. We hope. And then come back and hopefully catch the end of the race. So it's going to be weird. I'm going to be gone for hours. My plan is to leave the stream running for a lot. I mean, it'd be awesome actually for me just being at the baseball field to be able to pop up YouTube and see what's going on. But shake and bake. Yeah, these are extremely aggressive temperatures. I mean, I'd be surprised if you saw 50 degrees in the actual race. Like, I think 40s, low 40s, I think is very doable, very realistic. 50, probably not. The last time, how many times do you think you get if you ran the cooler track? In this car? I think I've done 58s. I'm running 50 liters as well. I'm not running all 106 that the sucker can take. I've done 58s, probably like I don't know, But those are like great conditions though, like low fuel, incredible track conditions, you know, pushing like crazy. So I don't know, somewhere in the low 59s, mid 59s. What did I do the other day? It was 59.2. 59.2 or 59.3. And that was on lap 5. Fucking bar. I keep turning it off and it keeps turning itself right back on. Oh. Now that I'm getting the car going, I don't want to stop, turn it off. It's just so annoying. I look at it like it's one more thing for my eyes to look at and get distracted by that's not the racetrack. Ooh, I thought I was in first. I used to always have the Delta bar on, like always, races, everything. I've gotten good about turning all that stuff off. Too much squeal, too much squeal. Like I see something above me and it's stationary and it makes me think it's a car. No, it's the freaking Delta bar. I don't know what I could do. I did do the Porsche the other day. Those are all static conditions too. So that 19 or the 19, the 59.2 or 59.3 that I did, that was in 30. It was 34 degree track temp. 110 liters, low zero. I mean, that's definitely good. Definitely good. It's so much more dependent upon fuel and track temps. And I don't know why I'm not locked in here, but I keep running wrong gears. Probably because I'm yapping.
2.65.
I think the main thing is just not getting on the throttle too early and ripping the tires apart. It's just so easy to be lead foot and just smash it. Wait till it gets a little straight and let it rip. Yeah, it's probably good advice all the time. I certainly don't follow it. This car does feel really good, as much as I hate to say it. It just feels like sneaky fast. I don't even feel like you're going that quick. Something tells me it's going to get smashed with the bop. Which is fine. I mean, on a pace point of view, they're all going to try to make them close anyway, so I don't think it matters much. I think it's more about like confidence, comfort, and then conditions like weather or fuel consumption. That's what these races mostly come down to anyway. The bop is going to mostly make the cars equal on pace. I know they try to do it with fuel consumption and stuff too, but it's more so pace than anything else.
2.025. You just hit the fastest lap.
Great. Surface of sun. 202. Not great. Yeah, Greg, I think that's a great point, man. It's like, it's so easy to look at that thing and be like, oh man, I messed up in this part or that part, so let me make it up here. And truth be told, all you're gonna do is go slower. Trying to make it up, you know? Start chasing it. It's better to just drive your lap, hit your marks, look down at the relative after the fact to see what you did. And these days you have tools like Garage 61 and stuff to go back and look. Back in my day, Garage 61 was not a thing. We had VRS, but definitely not the same. Historically, Peter and I have always had great success at this racetrack in the McLaren. I need to see Big Fact. Because we've all done it, man. That's me how I know. Yeah, just it's too easy to do. What I want to see is the weather. I want to see what this car is like in the wet. We really need to do that.
1.589. You've got the fastest lap.
And you know, like, one lap pace is one thing, but can you replicate a consistent lap, you know, for 28, 29 laps in a row? It's such a big question mark. Lost a 10th there. You guys got anything fun going on this weekend? It's Saturday. What did we do last night? Oh, my son had a baseball scrimmage last night. Super fun. Last scrimmage of the season. Games start this week. Hype. And of course, both scrimmages we had to travel for. One was like 55 minutes away, which is ridiculous for a high school scrimmage. The other was about 30 minutes away. I live literally 2 minutes from the high school. So half the games, I go early. I like to take the truck, go early, get my parking spot, and then I just go sit in the field, in the outfield. Not in the outfield itself, but you know, sit way the hell away from home plate. Watch the boys go through IO, do their warm-ups. I just enjoy it so much, watching them play. Especially when it's 2 minutes from my house. Set my chair up. Have a great day. Oh, thanks, Caster Labs. Much appreciated. This is a good car. This is a good car, even in these temps. I do need to run a full stint. I just don't feel like doing it today. Nothing. Full weekend. Hell yeah. I'm glad to see you here. Maybe I'll provide a little entertainment for you. My alma mater is playing in a semi-final college basketball game here in an hour or two. I don't think I'm gonna watch. I'll probably still be streaming. That'll be something to make note of. Always nervous watching that. Yeah, it's funny, man. I don't know. I guess I do get a little nervous, but I don't know. I think I just try to do my best to enjoy it, because as I've seen with my older son, it's over for him, which sucks. And so, you know, hell, it could be over anytime for my younger one, for all we know. So just try to sit back and enjoy as much of it as I can, because it'll be over before I know it. It is literally trying to turn itself around through there, which is crazy. You'd think by now we're grippy enough that that's not a problem. I guess you guys probably like having the delta bar, don't you? You can see how close I am to my lap. It is kind of cool to be within like a 10th. Oh, never mind. 10th and a half. Woo! Little slide. Little slide. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, the more you can underdrive these cars, the better. Especially when you're first getting going. And we'll get a run out. Oh. Why don't we just jump it straight? Hey, nice to see you, Peter. Been a minute. Haven't talked to you, pal. Straight to business. This is also 50-degree track temp, by the way. Dude, I was flying in the Ferrari. It was 40... What was it, 43 degrees we saw? 43, I think? I was hauling ass in the Ferrari. I do want to try these in the wet. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Feelings. I think I'm good. I mean, I appreciate you asking. It's very kind of you. You know, looking out for your friends. I mean, that's what we need to do in life, you know, make sure everybody's good, feeling good. So yeah, I mean, just kind of you, man. Thanks for thinking of that first, you know. Glad that was your first instinct of what to ask me about. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. This is totally fine. I could totally drive this for 4 hours or whatever it's going to be. I'm curious in the wet. I'm really, really curious. Sharing is a crime. God. Sharing is caring, Peter. I need to turn my tire sounds up a little bit. .746. Holy shit. You can go so much faster through there, Corvette man. What's up, nerd?
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I think the biggest issue I have is being good on the throttle in this car. Fellow nerds. Brutal. Yeah, he was definitely not utilizing that track. Alright, let's go look at the fastest one so far real quick. I mean, this car feels really good. And look, like, it looks good, feels good, sounds incredible. It's a 50, almost 53 degree track temp right now, by the way. God knows what my tires were at. 92, basically all around. It's not bad. 92%. Upper 80s for tire temp. Not bad. I don't know, let's look at it. Much fine tuning for me to do. What was the biggest rig upgrade? Triples? Hardwood plus desk chair, no go. True. Once I get behind me at this track temp, I'll take it. Yep. Yeah, I'm on half. I'm on 50. Yeah, yes, Peter, this is VRS.
Right.
I mean, it really is just like throttle management, especially through here. I'm not good at that historically. I think running this car in elbow south this season definitely helped me. Just be a little bit better with getting back on the throttle. I mean, look at that. It's a sweet brake trace. I mean, I did the thing a little bit right in the middle, but nothing crazy. But just being good about getting on the throttle. Like getting back up to a pretty good number pretty quickly, like say 60% or so. and then like gradually getting it back to 100 so you're not ripping the rears up. Look at us. Look at us. Oh. True, actually. Dedicated space. Love it. Love it. Oh, rip. Yeah, decent brake. Nice. Yeah, the high-mo stuff's pretty good. It can be pretty loose. I mean, I don't know how you experienced it, but if it is, just click it up. Give it a wing. Give it a little wang. It'll change the game on that setup. That's one thing Peter and I always ran into. Like, we used high-mo for a long time, for like a year or so. And then just realized, like, yeah, it's good too. I mean, I'm happy with these. It's funny, I normally just sit here and only focus on the brake, but almost more focused on the throttle with this car. Okay, well, good. Shit. That is definitely not the norm. Good brake. Good brake. Alright. You guys being pretty good. Pretty passive here. I'm not, like, chucking the thing around like crazy. Honestly, just running through here in 50 degrees, I'm terrified to rip the rears. That's one thing I definitely struggle with a little bit. And elbows out. I got a lot better at managing the throttle through the season. Could be better. Could be worse. What was that, a 201.3? I'm guessing. Not bad. I'll take that. Track's up to 53 now. I guess it's just going to continue to climb. Holy shit. Try and break a straight line with the moose thing, otherwise it usually ends badly. Yeah, I couldn't give you great tips on that car, to be honest with you. It's not my strong suit. No question about it. You know why I do that? This is going to sound really, like, shitty. I'll check this a lot to see if anybody sends me a message. And by itself, yes, that sounds really stupid. But I do that because I have literally missed people sending me messages like, oh, hey, love your YouTube stuff. I miss those, and I always feel like an asshole when somebody says, oh, did you see my thing? You didn't reply. I'm like, oh, shit. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. So you feel like a real douchebag to click the button to see it, to expose it. But you feel worse when later on somebody's like, oh, hey, you didn't do the thing. All right. I wish somebody had a rain situation here. Let's see if we can branch off, do a little test drive. I did click that button, didn't I? Test drive. Okay, fuck it. I'll do it myself, iRacing. All right. Mercedes. Sebring. Goat track. International, I presume. Let's go with, let's just do some of this. Where's the regen button? There we go. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. Rain. Chance of rain. 100%. That doesn't mean it's going to be crazy. It just means it's going to rain. Let's just give it overcast. It's going to rain anytime. Go cool. Let's go moderate. Y'all get them crazy ass storms out there, right? Let's see what we got. Hopefully I have a wet setup. For the rookie, how do you set up a practice session where I could run like a 40C track? Shit, I should have shown you. Sorry, that message came in right as I clicked the button. Okay, yeah, true. I feel like if that I don't feel like iRacing's good enough to like, I know exactly what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense, like a quick little shower. I don't think iRacing's sophisticated enough to do that. I think if it rains, it's going to be like super telegraphed, and the sun, the sun's going to go away. It's going to get windy. It's going to get cold. Then it's going to rain. Holy shit. That just looks like glass. I'll show you in a second, Greg. Yell at me when I'm about to get out of the session, and I'll do it. All right, shake and bake. Let's go R1 wet tires. What do we got here? Holy hell! I think I went a little aggressive on the wetness. I can't see. It says 80 something. Jesus. Yeah, a lot of it's about time of day, air temp, time of year, all that. But you can basically just crank all the settings on the weather to the left. That's generally how you'll do it. Even then, there's really no guarantee. You can guarantee the air temp. You can't really guarantee the... Is it the wrong button for that? Holy... Alright, I think we need to chill out on the weather. If it's like this, Peter's gonna quit. What did we figure out last time? The Merc, the lower the numbers are, the more active it is. Right, isn't that right? We'll go down to 2. TC. It's already got ABS at 2. Actually, it's got ABS at 3. Good Lord. Yeah, time of day is going to matter most, for sure. Time of year, time of day. And then air temp certainly plays a part. Goodness. It's just full TC activation the whole time. I'd actually want to turn my force feedback up, I think, for this. It's a little too low. Oh, damn it, I forgot to turn off that delta bar again. I actually can't really see where I'm going. This is like muscle memory. I thought they said no red flag conditions. This is definitely red flag conditions, right? Still raining. 60% rain, 80-some% wetness. And I'm basically hydroplaning. Okay. Just kidding. Not a cut, by the way. I don't feel like these are very representative conditions. It's literally just sliding. Y'all remember how mind-blown you were the first time you saw rain in iRacing? Yeah, this is nuts. This is crazy. It's not that bad. I'm not saying it's fast, but this is manageable with no spray. I mean, look at this. It's like no line at all. Got some patches. If Peter knew it was going to be like this, I don't think he would do the race. Yeah. We were just so mind-blown the first... They've been talking about it literally for like 5 years. And so when we first saw it, we were just like, holy shit. Craziest thing ever. I made like a little ASMR style video at the Nordschleife when rain first came out. I'll have to find that. Whew. I love, oh, I love you can hear the puddles when you get to a puddle. I don't know what it sounds like on the stream, but in my ears, I can literally hear every puddle I go by. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. I hate to say it, but I would be surprised if it doesn't rain. We had some at Daytona, which I was kind of surprised it did rain there. Very thankful it didn't rain at Bathurst. I'd be surprised. I mean, I don't know. Florida just seems like a good bet.
26.021.
I think it's 2 years to the event when rain was released in iRacing. I think it was Sebring 2024. It was season 2 build right before Sebring 12. Because the team I was with was going to run a GTP. Because of how insanely bad the GTP conditions were in the rain, we ended up, I think, running the LMP2. Pretty sure an LMP2 won the overall that year. Because the rain and GTPs were just so bad. I mean, this is very doable. I mean, a little bit of skating, but nothing insane. All about just throttle control and then just really being on the throttle hard when you're in a straight line. I think it's just time and practice, brother. You'll get there, no question. No magic to it. Not like some alien born with skills, just literally time and practice. You can see Keezer's catching up to me, so it's a good example. There's no magic there, it's just time. Those sessions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You'll learn a lot just by following. That's always the best way for me to... I gotta figure out. Stop going so deep there. Doesn't seem to matter. Get a really good run out of it. I always learn more when I'm following somebody.
22.887. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Gee. Trying to drive it like it's dry. And so now Keezer goes from that to trying to, you know, do it consistently over a 40-minute race. And then, you know, there's always some other hurdle that you're going to have to try to figure out. So you find the pace, you learn that track. Well, now you got 50 other ones to do, you know, or whatever. There's always something that's in front of you. You just kind of jump over one and go to the next. Racecraft becomes part of it at some point, you know. We'll get there, man. Just have fun with the process more than anything else. Shit. Alright, I think I could stop this. I feel like I could at least do this if I had to. This is not like, I mean, it's crazy. Not doable. Probably should stop before Peter gets in here and has a heart attack. Stay on it. There we go. Yeah, and I mean that's true. Like everybody's got that situation, right? Like I've probably got a half a dozen or a dozen I feel pretty comfortable with, and then there's quite a few I do not. Hey, look, I stayed on the track. Let's go. Tell them they reached out to me since I was talking about on the stream and let me know like it's going to be pretty much just like this. You might want to practice it. You might literally have a heart attack. All right, 222. I mean, it's a pretty great lap, you know. He's kind of curious to see. Wow, some serious rain. Well, can't see anything, but kind of curious about the inputs. I bet mine looked like an EKG on this one, Greg. Just with the rain, you're just, you know, fighting for any kind of grip you can get. Braking early, braking much lighter than you would normally brake. Way more careful on throttle application. Not completely waiting until it's straight to get on 100% throttle. You could just hear TC just going crazy. Unbelievable. My HDR on my monitors is literally blinding me. Yeah, I could definitely go more there. There's grip, there's grip. A little sideways. Double-edged sword, actually put in the work. Yeah, yeah, totally understand, man. Totally understand. Yeah, not on the monitors. On when it's enabled in iRacing, yes, you definitely take a hit. For the monitors, I don't think so. But honestly, I don't really know. But when it's enabled in iRacing, it's a pretty big hit. Yeah, you should definitely try it out. It's worth giving a shot. It's much better now than it was from the old UI. In the old UI, it would like wash out your interface. I don't know. I guess it just was not ready for that UI. The old UI was not designed in a world where we had HDR on computer monitors. Okay, well I saw most of that lap. I was able to at least see the telemetry. That's positive. Let's go, I'll show you, Greg, what you can do if you want to test something else. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm with you. All right, so if you want to test it out, weather mode, go to static. And it always defaults to this for static. I mean, literally just drop this down to 65. Go in here and, you know, maybe run something from like January at 9 a.m., something like that. You'll get like incredible conditions. The other thing to make sure you do, normally this is set to generate. Untoggle that and put it all the way down to 0%. So that's a clean racetrack. Your lap, your clean racetrack, track tempo beat. Oh hell, we can just load into it real fast and see. I'll just show you. But yeah, track temp should be really nice. Peter put something in our Shake and Bake Discord. Colin made a blue version of the Ferrari livery that we have. And Peter says we might need a blue version of the Merc by the sounds of it. Well, it feels like everybody's on to the Merc. It's definitely not just me. So funny. Now he's typing. Are you listening to me, Peter? Are you listening? Yeah, 26.1 degrees now in this session. Oh, 100% that Merc's going to get Bob hit. All right. Badass lap with this weather. Send it. Oh, shit. All right. Pressure. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go with the VRS stuff. That's actually been pretty good. I am going to continue using the race setups. This is 50 liters. VRS, Sebring, R1. And remember too, these setups are from last season, early last season. So I don't know what they're going to be different. I have no idea. I'm not smart enough for setups. I just load them and use them. Throttle and brake settings. I'll show you real fast before you actually. I need to turn this stupid thing off anyway. I don't know why this keeps coming back on, but it's driving me nuts. I'll show you real fast here. I assume you're talking about the Simucube stuff? That's what you want to see? I'll show you. Here's my brake. And you can... I'm going to kind of scroll through it real quick, but you can just go back in YouTube VOD and pause it and see this. 5 kilograms preload, pedal travel of 40 millimeters, 35 kilograms of pressure total. I've got ABS turned on, 25% intensity, 15 hertz on the frequency, 75% smoothness, and the V2. That's all I have. Everything else is off. Bump stops are both soft. So that is that one. Throttle, 5 kilograms preload, 40 millimeters travel. I try to go for 11 kilograms on the pressure for the brake or for the throttle. And I don't have any of this stuff turned on because none of it works in iRacing. Traction control is good, but that only works in LMU. So that's that. And just for consistency, this is what I got for the Simucube 3. So I've got 12.5 Newton meters on the torque, 100% for both of these. Actually, 125. I'm sorry. I looked at that number. 100% for both of these, which they start at 75. All this is off. Medium on the bump stop. I have road textures on and ABS. Where the hell is the ABS at? Oh, here we go. So road textures 25, 20% on the boost. And then ABS, I tried to match it as much as I could with the pedal settings I just showed you. Everything else is off. I had some cornering on at like 1%. I just turned it off. It didn't seem to matter much. 50% gain from telemetry, 85% input, like direct input. So medium bump stop. All the rest of the stuff's off. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's do it to it. Yeah, if any of that was too fast, just go back. Scrub back in the VOD and pause the video and you can see it as you need. All right, 26 degrees. Did that go up? Or was it 26 to start? God, the performance is so much better when I'm in here by myself. Yeah, no problem, brother. I use the Bavarian Alpha wheel. The wheel that's on the screen that they were showing, that's their like new servo mode. I don't know what it's called. they've got some new wheel, but I don't use that. I use BavarianSimTec Alpha. And yeah, I used to use 40 kilograms of pressure, and I'm a sock user, or historically I've been a sock enjoyer, if you will. So, you know, a little lighter than you might expect. I'm using water shoes now. The other part of it is I had so much pain in my left foot, my braking foot. Like, I'll just refer to it as plantar fasciitis. I don't even know if that's really what it is. That I've tried to lower the brake pressure over the years to just make it a little easier on my feet. So it seems to help and still give me enough force to be able to control it. But those are my settings. And I say that for now because I tinker a lot. It's one of the really nice things about those pedals. You can tinker so easily. But yeah, I don't wear shoes. Even these water shoes are super thin. I'm not even sure, honestly, it's enough support. I might need something else. It does feel real different to drive this thing on a dry track after just doing surface of the sun and then doing a monsoon. Nice, man. Damn, that's good. Yeah, I do not seem to get that kind of performance for whatever reason. Track must be clean. Yeah, that's good. You love the sound, man. Yeah, could be. Could be that. Could be I mean, I also know the resolution gets me. Having those extra pixels to push. It's more than you think, too. I mean, sometimes I'll do that math. I'm like, shit. Really adds to the load for sure. A little deep. Well, so I run 12.5 in the wheelbase, and then I'm running about 70% of that in iRacing. So it's not that heavy. Can't do that math real quick, but I'm guessing what, 9, 10? Something like that. Oh, so much. Like, literally, do that math. See how many pixels you're pushing, and then do mine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, it's not even the size of the monitor. It's literally just the resolution. So mine's 3440 by 1440p instead of 2560. So traditional 4x3 or whatever. I mean, it's not 4x3. What is it? 16 by 9, I guess. What is that? 2560 by 1440. Mine's a 21 by 9. So it's 3440 by 1440. A shit ton of pixels. And I mean, it's unfortunate because, like, I don't know, a fair amount of them are behind my head, basically. I can't see them unless I'm turning my head left or right. Which, you know, you just don't do that much. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't remember what that number is off the top of my head. I've seen it a bunch of times. But yeah, if you literally do that math, that's how many pixels it is. And then you can see the percentage difference between like triple 1080 versus triple ultra wide 1440. It's crazy. That's why, like I said, I really do kind of wish I had a more traditional 1440p setup, like 32 inches or whatever, which I had that before. I mean, I love the monitors, they're really awesome, but from a performance point of view, I'm not sure if it's really worth 58.5. It's not bad. Actually, it's good. It's not bad. That's 6.5. All this sets me at first. Yeah. 14 million first guy. Damn. It's more than double. That's crazy. And now granted, you know, the 1440 versus 1080 is definitely noticeable. But I don't think that if it's just, you know, traditional 1440, I don't think it's that big a deal at all. Yeah, now do the actual multiply those two numbers. Tell us what that is. I think it's like 11 million or something. I forget exactly. I know I'm pushing a couple more million pixels. This car's fucking fast, man. What lap is this? This 58.5 was on the second lap. 11 mil. Okay, I thought that's what it was. Oh yeah, get that, you big bitch. $58.1.
122. New fast flat for you.
Come on. Oh, I wanted to kiss it.
Car looks fine. No damage to
Love
report.
it. Love it. Yeah, that's a huge number of pixels, you know, and is it really worth it? I see the headrest over there. Like, yeah, I personally would say no. I need to stop being the damn guinea pig and buying shit to tell people that it's not worth it. I gotta say though, I do like being able to push the monitors back as far back as mine are. It doesn't feel claustrophobic, like it is nice. But I ain't worth all that, you know, shit. Yeah, I mean, staying tight in 17 is a good way to go from my experience, but I mean, I definitely, that's one of the few times I actually ran Sunset quite well. Shit, there's an apex. I missed it. Yeah, I mean, it's massively different. Massively different. Also, frames are higher. Like, I'm not seeing any weird stutters. I can hit my marks way easier. It's funny, if you go look at, like, there's the famous shot of cars at Sebring going through Sunset. They're all really tight. They're all really tight to the apex. They have like a famous shot you always see during that race where they're coming at you. They're all tight. Same with turn 1. Damn near want to scrape the inside of that wall. Yeah, I kind of start turning in around this, not the last cone, but the cone that has 2 cones out on it. And then just kind of like attack the wall, pretty much. That's kind of how I do it. I don't know how I came to that. Maybe I watched a video years ago. I don't even know. Been a minute. I do think if I could get comfy enough to stay in 3rd there, that would be a great bonus on the track or on the lap time. Oh yeah. Woo. Do that twice. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty pretty true statement for everybody, you know? Oh! Scrubbed 3/10 off there. That sucks. 57.8.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Cannot quite time that up. It's like I'm getting on the throttle a little too early, or I'm turning in a little too early into turn 1. Yeah, just imagine what the freaking aliens are going to be doing. 55s, 56. And I feel like I'm also pushing way harder than I would be in like a 12-hour endurance race, you know? You can hear the tires just praying. Rip. Yeah, I mean, if you can hold it, it's definitely, there's a million ways to go through Sunset, you know? I generally find myself trying to hit that first apex.
57.613. That was your fastest lap of the session.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, certainly feels good. But I'm getting like no wheel slip. I mean, this is like phenomenal conditions. But I probably could do third gear there. Damn it. It's just so hard to hit that freaking corner like consistently. Not good. Tires aren't even that hot. I think that's about as good as I can do. Maybe another 10th if I like nailed everything. But I don't think I could go much faster than that. Jerry Bender. I don't see that on my track map. Oh, I see. 15. Yeah, that's a hell of a turn. Yeah, I do too. That whole section. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have a hard time there as well. I mean, it's just the consistency of it. Like every once in a while you'll nail it and you'll just, you know, fucking awesome. But that's tough to do. All right, let's go see that lap. That was a good one. God. Yeah, that was so much better. Oh, I did go off on that one, didn't I? How was that not an off track? Oh, okay. Let's look at the one that was not an off track. True. It's like you just activated your ultimate ability or something. So yeah, last time through there was definitely better. But also went off the track. Could have used more curb on the first left. Could have used way more there. Holy shit. I mean, obviously, you want to be more like... You almost want to... You don't really want to touch this thing because it'll bump you out a little bit, but closer than this. Another 2 feet, maybe. See how clean the track is because it's got dirt all over it. Yeah, great hairpin. Jesus. Did the bullet and picked up a couple front engines. Hell yeah. I hope you have fun with those, man. You might find that those are just like great for your style, Wade. Dude, I equate nailing a corner to like flushing a drive in golf. It's basically the same feeling. You don't even feel it. It's just like perfect. It just feels so great. I definitely think I could have gone third through here, which I probably would have given me like at least a 10th, if not 2, just to carry the extra speed. Then the Tyson. Have you driven it yet? Merc and the Mustang. 2 great choices. 2 great choices. I haven't even been paying attention to my damn telemetry. I'm just looking at where the tires are. Fuck. Dude, that was money. I don't know why I'm so scared of these apexes. But that was money. This whole section was money. Got on the throttle early. Had to feather it a little bit, but I was trying to make up for it. But yeah, you're kind of looking for like, there's 2 points, right? The first one's right here. There's a lot of walls going on here. But if you think about it, there's really 2 main points. Like this part's irrelevant. You're not worried about that one. It's that one. This one sticks out. And then if you kind of go through, the wall straightens and then there's a second one. You're more curious or more interested in those 2, but more so the first one. This is mostly for Greg. Don't care about this wall too much. You want to keep it kind of tight because this one's coming up, but that's the one you want to kind of hit. And it gives you a good opportunity for a great run out. But yeah, 57.7. I'll take it. Merc shaved a couple seconds off in the first laps. Yeah. It's a good car, man. It's a good car. I did have fun driving it for Elbows Out. I gotta be honest, I was not thrilled about it when we first did it. When that choice was first made, I was like, "Argh." I hemmed and hawed, and I even asked Colin, I was like, hey, well, you know what? I know I said we do the Merc. Let's go back to the Porsche. Can we go back to the Porsche? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man. And then, I don't know, it was like the next day I slept on it, and then the next day I was like, you know what? let's just do the Merc. The only way to get better at something is to do it. So definitely definitely helped. I was gonna say definitely the fastest lap I've ever had in that car. Prior to that, it was a 58.9. That was 2 months ago. So yeah, the other day I was testing, 3 days ago, it was a 59.2. It's just track conditions. I mean, that was on a 25-degree track, low usage, partly cloudy. I mean, I don't know why that's so much faster. Actually, it's the same. 25 degrees is 26 right now. I know they were both clean. I don't know. I think Keezer goaded me into it. Yeah, 26. Air's the same for both. Clean. I guess it's that. I don't know what else it would be. Let's go see what the fast laps were. Like really fast laps. 56 fives. Jesus Christ. That's a really cold track. Holy shit. 18 degrees Celsius. Oh, no, that's the air. 18 for the track for these really fast ones. So basically, perfect conditions, super low fuel. I did that on like lap 7. Damn. Yeah, they're flying. Where am I at? Lap 50. It's 26 degrees. Let's put that in. I'm curious where that lands. Let's go like 23 to 28. Yeah, Colin. I beat Colin in something. Y'all need to fucking put that on the board. Be moderately low usage though. I think that matters more than any of this other shit. Yeah, I mean shit. I'm super happy with that. That was VRS. VRS setup. I have driven the Dyson a bit. It's actually a good car. It sounds so bad. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the car. I think the car's great. Personally, I enjoy it. Picked up the GT4 Mustang. Plenty more options to race. Cool, man. Hell yeah. Haven't driven the Merc yet. Honestly, afraid it might make me want to drive it more than the Moose. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. Oh yeah, good call actually. Yeah, the other I'm certain was Grid and Go. But I think that was Grid and Go. You talking about his lap or my lap? This was definitely Grid and Go. Where is it? Yeah, Grid and Go. That was race. That was also a 50-liter setup. I know I was running it here. Maybe it was the Porsche I was doing it flying, but I was in a quali setup the other day. Here we go. Porsche. I did run a 57. Yeah, 57.8. But I did that a couple weeks ago, and I did that in quali. So what I did was I set a G&G qualifying setup, and then I gave it enough fuel to get like 4 laps in instead of 2. But funny thing is, I did go faster. I did a 57.4, well, 4.98, but it was an off track. But I think that's pretty good, just given the like tire warm up situation, or from like a weight point of view. Like it was clearly much lighter in a quality setup. Slightly colder track, but similar conditions. I mean, 24 degrees, clean track state, minimal wind, low humidity, all the things. He said he wanted to see something good. I like, oh, let's get it going, man. Peter, yeah, Keezer wants to see something good. Let's go. So, but yeah, that's definitely a lot. So I was a little bit faster in the Porsche, but I had 20 liters in the tank in the Merc. Holy shit. Yeah, it's different for sure. I don't know what was left in it. So it started with 50 liters. I mean, yeah, hard to say exactly, but anywho, fun times. You'd love to see it. Oh, how's my team doing, man? Have they even started the game yet? Optimal said 57.4. Okay, cool. So like basically close to that Porsche. That Porsche lap. Dun, dun. Oh, they pushed the game back, huh? 4 o'clock now. So this is a semifinal game for the Atlantic 10. Really would like to see the boys win it and go to the championship tomorrow. They really need to win. I think if they win this game, I think they'll play St. Louis. Presumably St. Louis won. I didn't check, but let's actually go check because that would be insane if they lost. Where are they? St. Louis. Oh, Dayton beat St. Louis. Holy shit. Okay, let's go. Does it show the brackets for any of these? No, of course not. Damn, beating St. Louis is huge. So VCU has a chance. If they win today against St. Joe's, they play Dayton for the championship tomorrow. Obviously, if they win the championship tomorrow, then they're automatically in the bracket. I think right now they're like in a situation where they're like first out or something. Yeah, they're in a play-in game as the 11th seed, which is kind of unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I'd love to see brackets for the conference, not like show me the bracket for the A10. Do they not do that? So yeah, Dayton. Damn, tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's cool. That is cool. Very exciting. Well, hopefully they can win. I'd love to see my boys go to the NCAA tournament. That's for sure. All right, gentlemen. I think I'm going to hop out of here for a while. I was not planning to do anything today. I just thought, you know what, it'd be fun. Let's jump in, try the cars out. I think I'm sold on the Merc. You guys think? I mean, I was able to run it in, what was that, 43 degree track temp, 44, something in that range. Shit, maybe it was 46. I don't know, whatever. Mid 40s. And wasn't super fast. I think it was like 201 and change, but I wasn't really pushing hard. It was more of like, let's pretend I'm in the Sebring 12 right now. You know, like ease off a little earlier, going into braking zones. I don't know, really just try to keep the tires on it, which is, you know, look, you get the keys in the middle of a 12-hour endurance race with your buds and you jump in for the first time all day and the track temp's 45 degrees Celsius. You're going to take it easy, you know? You're not going to go balls out. You're going to take it a little easy. So yeah, I did some of that, but honestly just trying to keep the tires on it, and it just felt good. Like it was good. I could definitely drive that. A lot of that's just throttle control and just try not to be an ape, you know, slamming the gas down all the time. So that felt pretty good. I did that. Ran it in unbelievable monsoon conditions. And I know the times weren't fast because it's monsoon conditions, but I don't know. I mean, it felt fine. Like that was probably the worst conditions you can imagine outside of adding spray to the mix. I felt totally fine. So good. And then running it in great conditions, obviously we can fly. So I think it's a winner. I mean, it's going to get bopped to shit is my guess, but honestly, I don't think that matters much. It's more about comfort. And I mean, if I can throw it around like that, I feel like at this point I can throw this car pretty much like I can throw the Porsche, and that says something, you know. So I think I'm going to tell the boys I'm cool with the Merc if that's the direction they want to go. So I think that'll be the play. Love it. So anywho, yeah, I think that'll do for me. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm not really sure, but my plan is to be back Monday night. I need to look and see exactly when the first race is. Now that the time changes happened, I hope that means it's 8:45 is the first race and not like 6:45. If it's 8:45, I'll be able to get there for sure and do the first race of the season. So that's always the best part. I love doing the first race, you know, of the new week. And hopefully we can have a great stream, get a bunch of people to watch it and have some fun. So anyway, thanks for sharing some of y'all's Saturday afternoon with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Plan will be back. Plan will be to be back on Monday night. So y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Go Rams. I'm gonna go watch the game. Until I see you next time. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend.